So, Altura EC launched for sale on the 5th of August 2023 to an impressive 61% of units sold at an average of 1,433 per square foot. If you're keen to know how units were priced and which units were sold on launch day, then this video is for you. But first, a quick disclaimer, the prices I'm going to be covering are only for launch day prices. By the time you watch this video, the prices would have been different, so do check back with me for the latest prices. And with that out of the way, let's get started. And here are some basic project specifications. Altura EC is a 360-unit development comprising of 3, 4, and 5 bedroom unit types distributed over 6 blocks of 15 stories. As for unit mix, there are 2 types of 3 bedroom units, C1 and C2, and this makes up 50% of all units in the project, and 3 types of 4 bedroom units, D1, D2, and D3. And as for 5 bedroom units, there's only one type, and that's type E1. As for unit orientation, they are facing either northeast, southwest, or southeast. And facings include units on this end facing towards Bukit Batok West Avenue 5 and directly facing the upcoming Bukit View Primary School, inward facility or pool facing, and on this side facing towards the neighbouring HDB multi-storey car park and also the HDB blocks. And now finally onto the launch day price analysis. Now earlier I mentioned that the project was 61% sold at an average of 1,433 per square foot across those units. But for the whole project, across all units, at the MPS price the average was 1,432. And for DPS, the average was 1,475. And with units in DPS being typically 3% higher in terms of quantum as compared to the units under the NPS scheme. The lowest PSF for the project was 1,325, and this was for the 3-bedroom C2 unit occurring in stacks 14, 19, and 22. The highest PSF for the project came in at 1,508, and this was for a 3-bedroom type C1 unit occurring in stacks 6 and 24. The lowest price unit was 1.348 million for a type 3-bedroom C1 unit occurring in stacks 15 and 18, and the priciest unit coming in at 2.37 million for a 5-bedroom type E1 unit in stacks 2 and 3. As for the price differential per floor jump, for the 3-bedroom units about $5,000 per floor, 4-bedroom units about $6,000 to $8,000, and for the 5-bedroom units about $7,000 to $8,000. Although, do expect a higher price jump from the 7th to 8th floor and from the 14th to the 15th floor, which is the penthouse unit. And also, ground floor units were at a higher price point than second floor units, typically at the same price as the third floor units, with the exception being in the stacks 15 and 18, where the ground floor units were actually cheaper than the second floor units. Now for the pricings specific to each unit type, where you see that different facings for the same unit type will result in different prices. Here's how. Starting with the 3-bedroom type C1 units in ascending order from cheapest to priciest. The cheapest units are found in stacks 15 and 18, facing towards a 7-storey multi-storey car park, followed by stack 23 facing towards a 17-storey HDB block, followed by stacks 4 and 5 facing what is now an empty plot of land but will be the future Bukit View Primary School, and lastly stacks 6 and 24 being the priciest 3-bedroom C1 units, with stack 6 being pool facing and stack 24 being inward facilities facing with a great degree of setback to the other unit on the opposite side. And next for type C2 units, we have stack 14, 19 and 22 at the same price, and on the other end, stacks 1 and 8 at a higher price. And moving on to the 4-bedroom unit type, starting with type D1, we have stacks 10 and 17 being the cheapest units, followed by stack 20, stack 13, and stacks 7 and 16 being the priciest D1 unit types. As for type D2, there is only one stack that is inward pool facing, and as for type D3 units, we have stacks 11 and 12, and in this case, stack 12 is the pricier between the two, most likely due to its proximity to the swimming pool. For type E1 units, we have stacks 2 and 3 coming in at a higher price than stack 21 due to their proximity to the pool. If you're curious to know for a new launch like this, which are the first units being sold, I'm going to share the first 5 units that were sold on the launch day of Altura EC. The first unit sold, Unit 1223, a 3-bedroom type C1 unit. Second unit sold 1206, another type C1 unit. Third unit sold 1224, also a Type C1 unit. The fourth unit sold 0507, a 4-bedroom Type D1 unit. And the fifth unit sold Unit 1319, a 3-bedroom Type C2 unit. And this is how the sales chart looked like at the end of booking day, with Stack 6 Type C1 unit fully selling out. And across the individual unit types, 3-bedroom units sold 74%, 4-bedroom units sold 55%, and 5-bedroom units sold 27%. And now to round off today's video, let's talk a little bit about where are EC prices headed and what are some upcoming EC launches that you can look forward to. Now remember that we mentioned Altura EC was sold on launch day at an average PSF of $1,433, and if we place this value on a chart comparing to other early EC launches, this is what it looks like. This chart shows the average PSF achieved on launch day across 7 EC projects since March 2020. If we take the first and last EC launch, we can see that the PSF has been increasing by an average of about $42 per project. And if we extrapolate this trend, we will likely see the next EC project achieving an average PSF of 1,480 and beyond, and very likely within the range of 1,500 to 1,600 PSF, especially considering that Altura already has a PSF high of 1,508 on launch day under the NPS prices. For our last segment, here's a quick look at what upcoming EC projects you can look forward to. And following the launch of Altura EC, there is the second Bukit Batok EC land plot coming up in Q1 2024, followed by Tampines Street 62 Parcel B around October 2024, and the second Tengah EC project to launch at Plantation Close, likely around November 2024. And to round off the list of EC projects that do not have a firmed up launch date, that's Senja Close, Tampines Street 95, and Plantation Close land plot number 2. And that's it. Thanks for staying with me till the end. There are some resources and links down below you should definitely check out. If you want the most up-to-date information on EC projects in Singapore, please do reach out to me. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.